I think tonight we'll just sing a little.
I'm on a Dan Yorke state of mind.
The Dan Yorke State of Mind program is brought to you in part by Lookout Rhode Island and Takeo Comfort Solutions.
So it's great to have you aboard. Thanks very much for tuning in. Sorry we missed you with a fresh show last week. Things happen. Things happen. Is my hair better? The wind was blowing as I arrived here today as I sideswiped my side view mirror on a trash can. So if you were listening to the radio on Thursday afternoon, I'm sure you heard about that. But it's like, it happens. What are you going to do? Life is a bowl full of cherries or something like that. Isn't that what Forrest Gump's mom said? So today actually is good for me because I don't really feel like talking about anything important, and there's been so much that is, when I say important, I mean the news cycle and the difficulty that we've had. If you're watching the show on its original date here on February early something, you'll remember and you'll know that we've had a lot of turbulence in the country with the Memphis situation. We've got our own challenges here at home. Tonight is a nice night to kind of kick back and talk with my old pal about an anniversary and his contribution and I think signature on Rhode Island. So you may actually see this in the future if I take a vacation or whatever and scratch out the date because it's already passed. But if you're watching this in early February, I want you to mark a date. He, who I'm speaking about, is this guy, and I don't think there's a Rhode Islander anywhere who hasn't seen this band and this star who continues to stay in a whole lot better shape than I do, for heaven's sake. I don't know about the bicep work, but the whole thing is still put together, and he's fantastic. And you'll actually hear some music before we're done tonight. Here is the reason that we're together this evening: the 50th anniversary of Steve Smith and Nakeds. That's actually the new logo and the new thing. But we've got information, I think, on the actual event coming up on February 11th, and we might as well put that up too, Matt, if we have that. There you go. At the Park Theater, an event center in Cranston, Saturday, February 11th. Tickets are moving fast for Steve Smith and the Nakeds' 50th anniversary celebration.
They are moving fast. They are. And can't believe, 50 years, you got a lot of fans, I guess, over 50 years.
Not only a lot of fans, but a lot of loyal fans.
Right.
And people who come and come and come and come, and you're on a first-name basis with half of them, seems
We
to
have
me.
a huge demographic.
You do?
Right.
You do?
I laugh because we play the Ocean Mist all the time, as you know, and Kevin Finnegan, who is a good friend, I grew up with him at Ray Carpenter's Beach, and his mother last summer turned 101, and she's one of my biggest fans. So my demographic is from birth till 101. So she's still doing very well with it too. So that's
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
The Nakeds are 50 years, or you are 50 years with your various.
I started the band. I didn't start the band. I was hired my senior year at college, 1973, February of 1973. I got in it was at the time it was called Naked Truth, and I got in the band in 1973, and I've been in it ever since. So my senior year, I was supposed to go to work as a graphic designer, but I told my dad, I said, I'm going to give this band thing, see how long it lasts, and it's still going on.
And it's been your full-time thing.
Yeah.
This is not like when you see a lot of local bands around town, the smaller ones in your favorite bar or wherever you see them. It's a lot of part-time stuff. You guys have made, at least have made a career out of all of this. Not all the band members are full-time, for sure.
Yeah, most of them are. I mean, there are guys that have been with me for 50 years. There have been guys that have left the band and come back, and left the band, come back, and left the band and come back. So
You got
yeah.
a scorecard on all that?
Yeah, I do. I know. I remember all the names and places and faces. But the 50-year thing is amazing. There was a downtime where we went through a period where we all had to supplement our income because the business dropped off. In the 80s, when we started, the drinking age went down to 18, if you remember.
Yes.
So we worked 7 nights a week. There were clubs everywhere, and it let us hone our craft playing 7 nights a week. When the drinking age went back to 21, all of that work dried up. And that was around 1980, 88, 89, I think the drinking
The
age went back.
7-day-a-week work dried
Right.
up.
It became a weekend business again, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday.
How long did you do 7 days a week?
Oh, till the drinking age went back to 21, and then
I don't even remember when that was.
It was
So
like-
we're both old enough. I think you got a couple years. I mean, not many.
Yeah.
Drinking
It
age
was
was
80.
18 when I was a teenager, and I don't remember when it
well,
went back to
the drinking
21.
age went to 18 2 weeks before my 21st birthday, so that was a kick in the pants for me. But then it went to 18, and it was 18 for at least 7 or 8 years.
And all during
No,
that
more than
time,
that.
you're out there more or less 7 days a week.
So we played 7 days a week.
How did you stay fresh? You were young.
Yeah. But you just, you've seen the Nakeds a million times.
Yeah.
We don't do the same show every night. We would learn enough songs so we could change it up every night, do different songs. And that's how we stayed fresh. Plus we were young and really raring to go, But yeah, and then when in '78, when our first 45 came out of I'm Huge and the Babes Go Wild, now we broke out of Rhode Island and we started traveling up and down the East Coast. And we played, we used to go to DC for 2 weeks and play every night, come back.
To big crowds.
Oh yeah, yeah. And the longevity of the band, we're a bar band. That's what we've always been, a bar band. And people want to come out, dance, have a good time, and that's what we like. And then, as you know, in '83 we met Clarence, and we started doing shows with him, and that took us even farther. Took us out to Vegas, and we did the Ottawa Blues Festival with him.
One of the most wonderful, I didn't think that Steve was going to bring this up, but one of the most wonderful gifts our friendship has brought me is, I don't know how many years ago it was now. It was probably only a couple, 3 years before he passed.
Right. It was probably
that Clarence
2010.
was in town, and he came in studio with me, and based on your networking, and a Jersey guy growing up as a Springsteen fan and just adoring everything that they did and being so mesmerized by Clarence himself, to have him come in and sit with me in the radio for what was, I think, almost an hour, was a mind blower for me. I mean, I've interviewed a lot of important people over the course of my career, but there's certain things that connect in a way that just are hard to describe. And I get off the phone. I mean, I get off the studio and I'm calling my buddies in New Jersey saying, "You're not going to believe who I just in the studio," and they're like, "You got to be kidding me!" And, I don't. You say it was 2010 because I remember
he passed in 2020.
So I think it was 2007, 8-ish, or whatever, that you had him in. And the internet has moved so fast that streaming of the show, I don't actually remember whether we were streaming the show at that time or not, but I remember sending clips to buddies about it. The softness of his presence.
Yeah, he was.
The kindness of his presence.
Yeah, he was a spirit.
Belied his physicality. Unbelievable.
He was a spiritual person, and we started working together. We buried a friend in D.C. in 1983 who died of obesity. And this gentleman, that Paul Gurdon, that we knew, loved music, loved bands, and he owned a restaurant in D.C. So when bands came through, he would open his club after hours and feed guys that were coming through. So, you know, we would go in and have something to eat, and we ended up staying. At one point, we ended up living with Paul Gurdon every time we went to D.C. because the band was so big. It used to cost us a fortune to get hotel rooms, and he said, "I have this big house. Guys, just come and hang with me for the week, for the 2 weeks that you're here." And he died when we were. He passed when we were there.
Oh my God.
You know, one of the weekends we were there. So he was very, very good friends with Clarence because he knew he was into the whole, you know, rock and roll scene. So me and Clarence were his pallbearers, and at the coalition, after we were talking to each other, and we were saying, you know, back then there were no wheelchairs, no scales, no beds for obese people. They would tell you, "Oh, just stop eating. You're eating too much." They didn't know it was a disease back then. Very little research was done at that time. So we said we should do a benefit to raise awareness for this. So that's when that's when we first started playing with Clarence. We started to do a big man's benefit, and we did it for 12 years, and we raised money to have wheelchairs. We didn't raise enough money to do research, but at the end of Paul's life, they were starting to do research on him, trying to figure out why a guy that was at 28 weighed 275 pounds, football player, 6'4", which isn't, you know, at his death at 32 years old, he weighed 575 pounds.
Oh my God. Well, as you can tell, Steve and I can shoot the breeze about everything. When we come back, little excerpt of what the band does, if by some chance you don't know. We'll talk about some of the other high marks in a 50-year career. And again, February 11th at the Park Theater. Better get your tickets fast. We'll be right back. Welcome back with Steve Smith, and the Nakeds aren't here. Steve is. The Nakeds will all be together with Steve on February 11th. We'll remind you about how you get tickets for that coming up momentarily. But let's bring up. This is when is this video from?
This is a video we did for. It was a documentary thing for a cable TV.
A local thing. Yeah, bring this up, Manny. Let's enjoy some of the some of the band.
This is pre-COVID. This song is off our first album.
So we'll come back. I can sit here and I can watch this video all day. The incredible part when you talked about yourself and the band as a bar band, it's amazing. You got to squeeze into places sometimes with the number of men that you have in this band, and you know, being such a huge fan of Springsteen, but also Southside Johnny, as we've talked about a million times. The horn sound for me has always been magic, and you replicate that each and every night, and the horn playing and the joy that the band exudes during a presentation is consistently just right in the lane, you know. It's kind of magical.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this a number of times where, you know, there's a few times where you tried to get me to be political, and I've always told you that my job is not to be political. My job is to entertain.
What do you mean
people.
I try to get you to be political?
You ask me questions you try to stir the soup a little bit. when I've been on the radio show.
Oh, okay.
But my job, I've been given a talent that to entertain, and I've been given a gift as a voice, as have all the guys in my band. And my job is to get you away from the political
Yeah.
thing. You know what I mean? My job is to, first of all, who cares what I think? Steve Smith, who cares about Steve Smith's opinion? And we mentioned this a million times. If I take a political angle on anything, I lose half my audience. You know, I can't afford to do that. And when people come out to see us, we try to take them away from COVID and, you know, the bills, the house, we try to take them away from that. And you come to see me to have a good time, not to rehash.
Yeah,
all
well,
the old things.
Steve has dabbled in a little bit. In the old days, you know, I have to look at the calendar myself, having been on the radio now 23 years here. Steve wrote some great stuff for me, some thematic steam for me, and you dabble in some of the lyrical politics, and it was fun. But it was, look, you're right. You're an escape. I think most great music is. I think there is kind of a shut up and sing desire on the part of audiences across the country for their favorite musicians and artists who then end up, you know, opening their mouths
Right.
and they go, "Oh no,"
No.
you know, it's like, "Oh
Just
no,
sing.
I don't. That's not what I want from
Right.
you." But then there are many artists who believe that their platform then provides them an opportunity to say what is on their mind,
Right.
and so
Well,
that's
but-
America today,
And
right?
people, and some, like Neil Young, he writes about those issues.
Right.
You know where he stands. But when he first started playing, he wasn't writing about issues. He was entertaining people. And because he became such a big his stature became so big that now he can, if he wants to, you know, give his point of view.
How much original music have you produced, and
We
what's the
have-
percentage on any given night when we see the Nakeds? How much of it is original? How much of it is cover?
It's probably a I would say a 60-40 mix, because it's hard to get people to listen to your original material. So, and there are certain cover songs that we'll play every night because those are the favorites. But there are also some of our original material that are favorites. But when we first started playing original material, we wouldn't even announce that it was original. We would just play it to see how it would go over. And then after a while, you'd see people singing the words to our songs and stuff.
What goes over first, the melody, the tempo, or the lyrics?
It's like when we did I'm Huge and the Babes Go Wild, everything. The whole thing was just like, wow, this is crazy, you know. And then, so that one went over big. And then there were certain tunes that they hit right away, you know, and so you'd play them every night. But we don't, if you've seen the band a million times, we go from we don't stop, you know. We just keep the ball rolling. We don't want an intermission. We don't want to.
Which I think is phenomenal, because any male over 50, you know the situation, right? Especially if you're having a few pops. You know, when the dam breaks, it's like for you guys, it seems like the dam never breaks.
Wow.
I wonder if you've got some mechanisms that you guys are using or whatever. Because the truth is, you go on for quite some time.
Yeah, we do.
It's you're defying the life cycle.
Right, exactly. Well, music keeps you young.
Yeah.
You know, it's the rock and roll keeps you young.
All right, when we come back, I promise you a couple of key points from a 50-year history in Park Theater, the 11th on Saturday. It's 2 Saturdays from the original airing of this show. Get your tickets while you can. 50th anniversary celebration. We'll be right back. We don't have time to highlight 50 years of experience and excellence, but if you had a bumper sticker out a couple of absolute highlights, they would be?
Playing for Bill Clinton in 1994 and working with Clarence Clemens. You know, we worked with him since 1983 till he passed, 10 to 15, 20 shows a year with him. He would step off the world stage you know, playing stadium theaters with Bruce Springsteen, and get off the world stage and get in a bus with 12 sweaty men and do bars again, bar band, you know, bar. Go back to the beach and play bars, you know, not imagine playing a stadium.
Your Family Guy connection was a huge boost.
Yes, that was my brother Danny. My brother Danny is one of the writers of Family Guy, and he's also one of the executive producers now for Family Guy, and he's going to MC our show for us on Saturday.
Awesome. Weirdest experience you've had in a bar or a band? There's got to be a million of them.
Weirdest experience?
Like it's kind of like the you wouldn't believe this ever happened type of thing.
Oh, I couldn't say it on TV.
Really? Well, a lot of stuff happens in bars.
I'll tell you.
And you don't just play bars; you play venues.
Right. Oh yeah. I'll mention it but I can't describe it. But there was a St. Patty's Day Jell-O dance contest at one point that went really awry.
It did.
Yes. And there was also one in Falmouth, a Jell-O dance contest that they almost got the club closed.
You know, I have to say this about Steve Smith and the Nakeds. I can't imagine there are too many people here who don't know of them or who haven't seen them. But I have seen you in front of huge crowds, and I've seen you in front of 22 people.
Right.
And there's never been a difference in your performance.
No, it's always the A show at the Nakeds. Whether you didn't pay a cover charge to get in, or whether you paid $50, the show's the same. And that's the integrity of the band, you know.
Without a doubt. Here's the information again. Park Theater on Saturday the 11th. Tickets are going fast. Everybody always says that, but they are actually. So please, if you want to be part of this incredible night, any special presentation songs or anything else that
No, the Carlsons will be with us that night, which
awesome.
will be real fun. We were both inducted into the Hall of Fame at the same year, so they're a Hall of Fame member as well as we are.
All right. Well,
the Rhode Island Music Hall of Fame.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
50 years of performance, and there's no stopping, right?
Can I say one thing?
I have 5 seconds.
5 seconds. We have to reinvent the band all the time. And you're part of that reinvention. Us being on your radio show every day has been a big part of our longevity.
Dan Yorke, State of Mind. Get it? Be right back.
I'm on a Dan Yorke state of mind.
Don't forget, Park Theater, February 11th. See you next week.